Today, I want to talk about the term years of experience when it comes to business. Typically, when someone first is going to look at your resume, they're going to see how many years of experience you have in X, Y, Z industry, whatever it is. Or if you're an actor, they're going to see what shows you were on or how many shows you were on. When someone looks at years of experience as the metric for success, it can be extremely misleading. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you are working in the finance field and you work in investment banking in New York City and you have 1 year of experience. On your resume, it says 1 year of experience. And let's say you work in finance and you work in Ohio and you also work in investment banking, but it is not New York investment banking. That New York investment banker might have spent 3 times as many hours at their job as the Ohio investment banker. On the resume, they both say 1 year. But think about it this way. The New Yorker has 3 times the hours as the Ohio banker. Now, this is why years of experience can be misleading. When looking at teammates, you should value more than just a number of years in the industry. It should be how rigorous of a training did they have in that industry? How hard do you think they worked based on where they worked in the industry? How many hours did they put in and how many hours do they have under their belt? And how productive were they during these hours? Was the bank that they were working at extremely competitive? Were they known for having good people? Do they have good references that say, yes, this person is a hard worker? You have to consider these things in addition to the number of hours that they may have put in based on your assumptions, based on where they work. Was their bank known for having good training? Was their bank known for being lazy? These are all things you have to consider, and there's a lot more depth than how many years of experience they have. Me as a young professional, people ask how many years, how long. Oh, it's such a common question. They look at me and they think, oh, young photographer. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Max. I own Glacier NYC. We're a headshot photography business located in New York City, specializing in actors' headshots. And then I also work full-time in construction management in New York City. People ask all the time, oh, how long have you been doing this? Actors' headshots. And every time I'm like, I don't want to say this, but a little less than a year. And then immediately, at least my perspective is that they're like, oh, they're a little bit nervous. Or they're a little bit like, oh, that's not very long. At least the sense I get is that they feel like I have a lack of credibility since I've been doing it for less than a year. But in reality, I've photographed people who have been on CBS, ABC, Apple TV, Peacock, TNT, like every television channel or streaming service that you could think of. I probably have shot someone who's been on a show with that, from that, in that service. Now, granted, I haven't shot people who have then booked roles in all of those channels from my photos, but I have shot a few who have then went on to book shows on those channels. So either way, like, you should look at someone's actual experience rather than their years of experience. Thanks. Bye.